ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Thursday, which means it is time for another Liv Watches Made in Abyss. Oh boy. Oh boy. In the last episode, we saw what happened to the settlers and how they reached the point of the curse where they just turn into bad CG. They took the Prushka whistle, and they're doing something with it, and it's kind of unclear. It seems like these people know a lot more about what's going on in the Abyss than anybody in the series so far, so we might actually get some answers. But I don't know how much they'll reveal, because this early in Season 2, they're not going to give us, like, the magic bullet of, like, yes, the Abyss is actually a portal to hell! Oh boy! But hey, I guess we'll have to find out what our boy wants to tell us. So let's get in here and let's see what's going on. Shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go! So it's a little strange, like they're trying to draw the parallel between like the redhead. Like the redhead rape victim and Rico. I don't like that parallel they're bringing. I don't like that parallel they're bringing. Oh boy. Like I stand by what I said before, that like that was not necessary. I stand by what I fucking said. Yeah, this OP is honestly really good too. Like it's honestly pretty fucking beast, I'll say that. Wait. Wait, hold on. Oh my god! Oh my god, the fucking native kid is still alive! Yo! Yo, what? The native kid looked like Nanachi for a moment there. She's got the same kind of thing. The native kid is still alive. She got fucking Nanachi'd. Holy shit. Holy fuck. So these guys are all hollows like Nanashi, right? So these all used to be people, meaning these had to be the settlers, right? Or at least the descendants of the settlers. So it seems like a lot more of them are intelligent than most of the hollows we've seen so far, so that's kind of weird. Fucking anime, try not to spoil your own fucking season challenge, impossible. So does Nanachi get affected by the curse? Like, Nanachi's already been, like, fucked up by the curse. She's, like, to the point where she's been mutated into a furry. Like, does Nanachi even, I don't know if they've established that. No, Nanachi's not an orphan. Like, Nanachi's her own thing. She was thrown into the friendship elevator by Bone Druid. So she's a very specific type of hollow, where she's a hollow, but she maintains more or less a human form and all of her intelligence. So, like, I think it's where Bone Druid got the idea of the lolly lunchbox. Because he's very similar, in that he's got, like, a lot of weird, inhuman shit. But he can also go wherever the fuck he wants, because he can just put all the curse in the lunchbox. Can't believe they're just chipping away Prushka. Wait. Also, like the fact that like Prushka's actively fucking talking to her, like holy shit. Like I feel like that I feel like Rico might just be fucking schizophrenic. I don't know, Chief. Nice smelling fluffy. It seems like Nanashi definitely got like the best out of being a hollow. Like holy shit. Like she's still more or less human shaped, and really all she has to deal with now is she's a fucking furry. Like meanwhile, this guy has like this entire fucking robot exoskeleton. It looks very, very uncomfortable. Holy shit, I didn't actually think the Hollows would have like an entire fucking civilization. I saw I saw Abyss Diver packs. I saw a Oh boy. Oh boy, they've been going grave robbing. These Hollows have just been going and yoinking dead cave raiders. Oh, that's a fucking big oof. That's a big fucking oof. Oh my god. You must sacrifice your firstborn child. Ah! Ah! Alright, the author's barely disguised fetish once again raising its ugly fucking head. Holy shit. Not everything is a fet, but a good chunk of it is, though. Reg is out here. Reg is out here. At least they're adapting to what's going on at the very least. How can it be neither but both? Okay, so stay away from that fucking guy then. I feel like these guys have a kind of a fucked up system of value. Holy shit. So what if his desires made him into a weird fucking robot giraffe then? Because that seems like a very specific desire. I don't know about that one. You really like Evangelion. So what desire turned her into a fucking rabbit? That's what I want to know. That is a penis. That is a penis. That thing is just a penis. Um. And it's dead. And dead. Well, that fucking lasted long, didn't it? Seriously, just can't fucking be trusted, can they? What? 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 What the fuck? What the fuck? Fucking. Oh no, this author is on some shit. This author is on some shit. I don't know if he needs to go to jail, but I think he needs to, like, just visiting at the very least. You know what I mean? Like, fucking Christ. It damaged the merchandise. It damaged the merchandise. So now it must suffer. You break it, you bought it, motherfucker. I don't like the look of that. What the fuck? What the fuck? Bruh! So, they just. Alright, I guess this is how you. I guess this is how you just. This is how you, fucking manage, anarcho capitalism then. You have a weird fucking goo creature enforce the NAP. Got it. Don't. No. Ah, time to start pulling out the flesh. What the fuck? What the fuck? Well, hey, there's your payment. That's your payment for them breaking Mania. Damn, these guys perfected capitalism in the most fucked up way possible. My god. Holy shit. Yeah. Like, literally, like, if the more money you have, the more safe you are. Like, holy shit. Like, imagine having just like, I have $100 in my pocket. Any of you with less than $100 that hurts me will be murdered by the fucking goo monster. Damn, can't believe they're learning the weirdo asshole language. It does look like the inside of a jawbreaker. Holy shit. Why is she even bothering speaking Japanese? Like, like. Oh, good, they have a bidet! Ah. Okay, what? Make Reg eat it first! Reg can't die! Like, why would you not just have the fucking immortal fucking robot try the food first? Holy shit. Yeah. Like, this is a really interesting bit of world building that there's just this village has got fucking, like, supernaturally enforced capitalism. Like, holy shit. It's once in a lifetime because you fucking die once you get to the bottom. Oh no, she got tummy ache. Oh no. Wait, but you were like, how long was Reg at the orphanage? It wasn't that long, was it? Like, I'm. Okay, then why is everyone going towards it? Then why is everyone going towards Fapita? Like, I feel like if something was constantly angry, I'd try and fucking avoid it. Like, if I lived in, like, an underground, like, village, it's like, alright, if I do anything that upsets the balance of value, I get fucking murdered. Then I'd be like, you know what? Maybe I just don't. Maybe I just stay the fuck away. Her value falls because she's got diarrhea and she's stinky. Like, the fucking... Like, oh man, this human really fucking stinky. I'm gonna have to take, like, $20 off. What the fuck is that? It's like a fucking Gundam, my guy. Holy shit. Oh shit. That's... Yeah, it's her! I knew it! I knew it was her! I knew it! What are we, some kind of suicide squad? Yeah, like, the fact that these machines predate the settlers is a little sussy. But also, this means that... This also means that the settlers never really got past, like, this area. They got down to where Rico and Reg were, and then they just stopped. Like, these settlers, they have to be, like, at least, like, some of the hollows in this market, right? Like, they have to be. And if Fapata didn't get that far, then that means that, like, this is where they stopped. Or at the very least, they didn't get much oh no! Oh no! Oh no, the video player crashed. Oh no! Now the time is a little bit off. Ah, shit. Well, shit. Had to... Yeah, okay. Alright, well, we're having some minor fucking hiccups. Well, shit. What the fuck is going on? So yeah, so like... That's very strange. It seems like that's about as far as they got, and it looks like we have lost connection. We have lost connection to the website. Hell yeah. It's weirdly convenient that we only got, like, connection issues, like, literally right at the end when the fucking episode was over. Oh boy. But that is episode 3 of Made in Abyss Season 2. And if I'm gonna be honest, it's a little fucked up. That's a little fucked up. Like, this show is so fucking weird. Like, it seems so insistent on just being as fucked up as it can be. You know? Like, if there is something it can do... I mean, yeah, Made in Abyss is fucked up, period. But it seems like this season they're trying to go, like, harder to the point where, like, they had, like, an actual rape scene on fucking screen in the first episode of the season. Like, it's interesting. Like, it's really fucking weird. The fact that we saw Mania just get fucking squished to death and then put back together. We saw that one fucking weird fluffy guy get ripped apart and all of his worldly treasures turned into coins. Like, it's really weird that they're just going so fucking ham on making it as fucked up as they can possibly make it. I'm not against it, mind you. I'm not against it, mind you. Like, you can have like a fucked up thing and have it and it still be good. It just feels like they're being a little bit extra with it, you know what I mean? They're going a little bit too ham with it. And also, like, I'm not quite sure, like, what exactly the point of this, like, what is the plot here right now, you know? Like the overall goal, right? The overall goal is, like, okay, we gotta get to the bottom. We gotta get to, like, the final the I mean, Jesus, Roth, you can't say the quiet part out loud. um, the goal is to get to the very, very bottom to see Riku's mother's grave. Right. Cool. But what is like that's the macro goal. What's the season goal, you know? Like season 1, the goal was to get down to where Bone Druid was because Bone Druid guarded the bathysphere and all of that shit, right? So they get down there, they go to do that, they do the movie, they fight Bone Druid, they kill one of Bone Druid's body, they take the bathysphere, they go down, they're here now. So now what is our micro goal? The macro goal, still get down to the bottom, but what's our micro goal? Like, they've been wandering around doing whatever. They've got the Prushka whistle, which is getting carved into something more resembling a whistle, I would assume. Now we've got this flashback story with the settlers and the native girl who is still alive and a hollow. Like, what's going on? What is the plot this season? Like we're on episode 3, but like episode 3 of season 1, I'm fairly certain we had a general gist of what we wanted to do, which was find Riko's mum. Right? We didn't know she was dead, we didn't know she had a grave, but we knew that she was at the bottom of the abyss. By this point in season 1, I swear we knew what was going on. I still do not know what the fuck is going on. And a slow burn is fine, but it seems like we're spending so much time focusing on gross out shit that it's honestly, it feels like a bit of a problem, you know? Man, like it's not an out and out negative. It's not an out and out negative, but it does beg a little bit of a meh, you know what I mean? Like what the fuck is happening? Like, yes, yes, author, we see. You want to see little girls have their fucking skin ripped off and then shit in the weird tentacle bidet. Right, we get it. That's all you, my guy. You can, like, I'm not gonna check your basement or anything. Just, cool, you can be into that, whatever, I don't care. What the fuck is going on? Why is the tentacle bidet there, you know? Like, shit. Like, and like I make the joke, right? I make the joke like, hey, we should check this guy's basement. Maybe he should go to prison, etc., etc., etc. But like, that is fine with like the biggest asterisk fucking possible. That is fine, asterisk. But you need to give us a reason to care why you're doing that. You can be as gross and as questionable and vaguely problematic as you fucking want, but give us the reason why, you know? Oh, and yeah, Fanta brings up the good point about Berserk. Difference between this and Berserk. Miura always knew what was going on. Miura always gave us the reason shit was happening. Like, I will admit, I did not read too much of Berserk. I mostly watched the animes, and then when the animes were done, I started reading, and then it was on hiatus. I was like, okay, I'll wait until it's off hiatus. And then Miura went on hiatus again. I was like, okay, I'll wait till it's done. And then Miura died. But like from everything I've ever read and saw of Berserk, even while you were having Rape Horse, while you were having Femto and Casca, while you were having Griffith and the princess, like while you were having all of this fucked up shit happen, that weird part where fucking Casca gets her period on the fucking battlefield and it's a big fucking arc. You've got all of this gross shit happening, all of this shit that like kind of like is like that meme of the writer's barely disguised fetish. But the entire time you forgive that and you're like, oh man, that builds atmosphere because you know what the fuck is happening. You know? The Band of the Hawk is trying to become landed aristocracy. They're trying to get in with the king. They're trying to help this nation win this war. And so all of the gross shit that happened, and then afterwards you've got, trying to survive Griffith's apostles and shit like that, right? Um, the like in Berserk, you have the reason first, and then you have all of the shit. You know? Here, it's like you have all of the shit, but we don't know why it's happening. It's not inherently bad, and in retrospect, once we actually do, once we get to the actual plot of the season and it comes back around, we'll be able to look back and go, oh, that's why that was happening. But the thing is, that's kind of for a weekly show that's being released boom, 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 boom with the week delay in between. That's not great because it's a really good way to have people just drop off. In a book where the entire story is there, ready for you, or in a Netflix format where they just drop it all at once, you can do that shit because the viewer can always be like, okay, fuck it, I'll read the next page, I'll read the next chapter, I'll look at the next episode. But in something that's serialized and releasing week after week after week, that's a week where people could be looking, gestating on that thing. It's like, oh, that was really fucking weird. I don't know if I want to watch that next episode. Ugh. Right. It honestly, I think it might be an issue of adaptation because the difference between a book and a show is that the book, you can have that shit up front. You can't have that in a serialized show. So I think this is a weakness of adaptation where when they're adapting the book, they probably should jostle around some events so that you don't have that gross shit up front and then the reason. You need the reason at the same time as the gross shit, otherwise you're alienating audience members. I'm mostly sticking with this right now because one, this is my job, and two, because I'm giving a lot of faith, because that's the kind of viewer I am. I give a lot of fucking, a lot of good faith to shit that probably doesn't deserve it. Not saying this doesn't deserve it, it probably does. And Goblin Slayer, I actually did, look at some scans of Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer did it really, really well. In the original text of Goblin Slayer, you kind of have, hey, here's some fucked up shit. Okay, here's the reason. In the anime, it's kind of yeah, you start with the fucked up shit, but the reason follows really fucking close. Every single fucked up thing in Goblin Slayer is justified by the context. And if that context does not happen at the same time or before the fucked up event, it happens immediately after. Which cushions the blow and gives it a lot more of a dramatic push. It doesn't come across as cruelty for cruelty's sake. It comes across as, oh man, that's fucked up, but I see why. And that's kind of the thing, right? That's the thing. But overall, I would say that this episode is good, but it feels aimless. Does that make sense? If we have the setup of oh man, the native girl is still alive. Cool, she's got a thing. She's got this weird robot friend. We've got all these hollows down here. We've got this weird eldritch force that enforces capitalism. We've got all of these cool stuff, all this cool shit happening, but we don't have a narrative reason for it. Narrative reason is probably going to come in the next episode, but now we have to wait a week for that. So now, that thought of oh man, that was just kind of cruel for cruelty's sake, is gonna gestate in the viewer's mind, and it's gonna be a bit of a sussy backer right there. I don't know. But but yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's all I really got to say. Episode good, show good, but it does suffer from being a little bit aimless because of the weakness of adaptation. yeah, like the Menya thing was really fucking weird and happened for like barely any reason. Like the reason, like I guess the reason, like if you're being generous, is like, oh, it was to show like break it, you buy it. But at the same time, you could have done that in any other way. You could have done that in any other fucking way, you know? Like Jesus. But yeah. Eh. Um yeah, I think that's everything I have to say. So for those of you that are watching live, stick around. We're back with Isekai Oji-san. For those of you that are watching on the pre-recorded, edited thing, then this is where you get off. So let me know down there in the comments whether you like this episode, you dislike this episode, or if you agree with me or disagree with me, and just what you think overall. Like, do you think that cruelty and weird shit needs to be justified in the moment? Or are you fine with waiting like a week or two, or maybe even a month in some cases, to see why that cruelty fucking happened, if at all? Because there's no guarantee it'll ever be explained. Let me know down there in the comments. As always, everybody, I am going to be streaming today at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully, I will see you guys there. They'll be linked in the upper right-hand corner with the card to my Twitch channel and most likely the YouTube thing as well. So hopefully I will see you there. If you want to support the channel, you can always do so through Patreon, Stream Elements, or via any of the YouTube things linked down in the description. As always, I am Nazi, the Goblin, and I will see you in the next video, but most importantly, will become a Goblin today, and I will see you a round.